Hello and welcome to this new session. My name is Sebastian Hirsch and I'll be your coach for the next 20 minutes. Today we're going to be doing a stretching session, the aim of which is to relax you, calm you down, make you more supple, and thus give you a feeling of well-being after these 20 minutes. To get started, I invite you to settle down on your mat and we'll start on your knees. Now, in this position here, I'm getting comfortable here on my knees and hands. And I'm going to lower my buttocks onto my calves. Here, I come down, rest my buttocks here on the calves and try to touch the heels. I move my arms as far forward as possible, okay? For yoga fans, this is the child's pose, and I'm going to put my head down. From here, I take a deep breath and relax. Take deep breaths out. And release. Very good. Come on, let's get up and place yourself here on your knees and simply arch your back. Here, I'm arching, so I'm sticking my buttocks out and raising my head to the sky. This way, we're going to twist the spine to work on mobility. I take a deep breath and then reverse. This time I tuck my head and chin into my chest, push my back skywards and round off completely. So you see, with this movement, I've turned the spine in one direction and then the other, which has the effect of to relieve the intervertebral discs and the spaces between the vertebrae, and we'll start again in the other direction. So I recamber. And finally, relieving these spaces helps to relax and improve the flexibility of our spine. Then we reverse one last time. Here, I push my back skywards, tuck in my head and tuck in my buttocks. Okay. Release, perfect. Now, still in the kneeling position, I'm going to bring one leg up here. In front at hand level. I stand up. Now I'm in this position. I'm going to put my hands on my knee. So, if you want to be on the same one as me, I'm on my right leg in front. So here, I'm putting my hands on my right leg. And here, I'm just going to move my whole pelvis down and forward, here. I'm pushing here, and that's it. Without forcing, I stay straight. I try not to fall forward, because otherwise the effect is less important. But I stay straight and push. You'll feel it here, in the upper thigh, there, and in the groin. Especially in the leg that's on the ground, by the way. You can feel it a little bit below the other one, but it's mostly on the left leg if you're facing the same direction as me. Okay, let's release. Let's put our hand down so we don't fall. Hop, swing the right leg behind, bring the left leg next to the left hand, and that's it. And from there, I stand up, put my hands on my knee. I find my balance, I try not to lose it. And I come down. And that's it. And it pulls well in the groin and upper thigh. Breathe, relax and focus during stretches to enhance your work. 71 characters. Take the time to concentrate on your breathing. And lift. Perfect. I rest my hands and bring the leg back. Very good. Now I'll bring the feet back a little. Knees forward. I'll come and sit on my half legs. Hop. And here. So here, I'm completely seated with my legs completely bent. And here, I'm going to put my hands behind my back. And that's it. This way. And I'm going to try and go down the back, okay? So this will stretch the quadriceps, the big thigh muscle. So for this then, depending on the level, there are people for whom it's already going to pull here. So in that case, you stay. And if it pulls enough, you can come down here on your elbows, okay? Right now, I'm putting my elbows on the ground. That's it, and I stay there. You can feel it in the quadriceps. It pulls up to the top of the thigh. You stay there for a little while. 5 more seconds, 4 more, 3 seconds, 2 more, 1 and 0. Back up and use your hands, and that's it. And release. Perfect. Blow well. And then you sit up. In this position. Here, I'll extend both legs forward. And that's it. So I'm trying to reach at the back of the knee. And then I'll pass a leg. So here we're going to start with the left leg. I'm going to bring it back and pass it behind to open my hip. You see here I've opened, I've turned and opened my hip. In this position, we stretch. We're already working on opening the hip. What's more, we're going to stretch the quadriceps, the hamstrings behind the thigh, as well as the entire posterior chain of the posterior chain. So the posterior chain is all the muscles at the back of the body. Right, guys? Now, come on. Here, I'm going to come and grab my foot with my hands. If I can, once again, if it's too difficult, feel free to grab at the knee, at the shin, at the ankle. You can also grab the sock and pull on your sock. But the idea is to try to grab onto something so you can pull a little and accentuate the stretching effect. And you stay there. That's it. Release. But don't change the position of your legs. We stay right here. And this time we're going to try to lie on this leg. Now that's not easy. You may already be stuck here. In that case, you just grab the knee here and try to move forward a little. For the others, we try to come down on the leg. Of course, you need to be a little flexible to get this far. But already, if in this position you manage to grab and pull a little here, that'll be very good. And I release. Relax the leg, pass it over here, and put your right leg behind. And that's it. Don't move, I'll just go the other way. That's it. Here, like before, I'm going to grab my left foot this time. Blow well. The more you blow, the more your body will relax and the more effective the exercise will be. The more you stretch out, the less your body, the less muscles force against us, and the further you can go. Do you agree? And release. Perfect. And this time, in the same way as on the other leg, we try to get down here. And that's it. A little force on the hip to force it to gain a little mobility. Then release. Perfect. Very good now. We'll come back to sitting with both legs extended forward. And that's it. Let's try to get straight. There. And this time we'll try to catch the legs. Not an easy exercise either. Same principle as before. I'm going to catch my feet. But if you can grab your ankles, that's fine. If you grab at the shins, that's fine too. What's important is that you reach the point where it becomes a little too tense behind the leg. Is that okay? Okay? Here we go. Grab wherever you can. You can even grab the socks. Here, as I was saying earlier, so that I have something to grab onto to pull myself forward a little. And then, when I reach my limit, I put back 2 or 3 centimeters. That's it. So that it really pulls on the back of the thigh. And in the back of the knee in particular. That's it. Take a deep breath. And release gently. Nice and easy. Now come on your back. Fully extended. And in this position, I'm going to extend one leg. So, in this case, I'm going to extend my left leg. Here. So straight. And I'm going to grab my leg, my right knee above my stomach. And I pull it towards me. I bring it close to my chest. And that's it. As hard as I can. I mean, not hard enough that you feel it and it pulls. Blow hard. And release. Perfect. Tense it and bring the second leg up. And do the same. Pull on it. And release. Perfect. Extend both legs, extend both arms back. And now we're going to try to get as tall as possible. So I push my arms back, I push my legs forward, and I expand as much as I can. Okay, and release. Perfect. Back with your hands on either side of your body. And that's it. And now I'm going to bring both legs flat, both feet flat. And now I'll take my left leg, which I'm going to on my right knee. So it's the left ankle resting on the knee. Okay. Once I'm in this position, I put my hands this way. And I'm going to grab my right leg by lifting my foot. That way, I'm holding onto the shin. If it's too hard or you lack flexibility, feel free to grab below, behind the thigh. Is that okay? Otherwise, you grab here and here. We can pull on our knee, which will bring the left foot closer to the face, and that will pull the buttocks to the side. Come on, we pull here. And stay there for a few seconds. Always think breathing, blow, inhale, relax. And release. Okay, reverse. The other foot. I bring my right foot over my left knee at the ankle. I put my hands in this position and I grab my left leg here to pull my right foot closer to my face. And release gently. And that's it. Put both legs down. Perfect. Both hands down. Relax. Take a second to breathe. Very good. To get up, we'll tip slightly to the side. And sit up. In a sitting position. I'm going to bring my right leg up here to my knee. And I'm going to pull it over my leg. And that's it. The leg over there stays straight. The ball of the foot slightly. Turn towards me. Here with my left hand. So if you made the same sense I did, this is the left leg stretched out here. My right leg is over the top. My left hand catches the knee. And my right hand goes back. To land behind, I keep my back straight, and with my left hand I pull my knee, and with my head I turn to the right, and I try to turn the whole body, and that's it. Take a deep breath, you relax. Although I agree, in this position it's hard to relax, because you're forcing it a little. You relax, but you've got to keep breathing. Release gently. Rest your right leg. You pass your left leg over. I grab it with my right hand. My left hand goes behind. I pull with my right hand, and I turn with my left shoulder. I try to turn the body. We stay a few seconds. And release. Perfect. Very good, very good. You're doing fine. Come on, let's go back to the kneeling position. Relax. And we'll repeat our mobility exercise from the beginning of the session. Normally it should be easier to perform. Come on, I'm arching. That's it. Normally we have less resistance. Our body stretches. Relaxed throughout the session. Come on, let's round off. I blow well. Camber. And round off. Okay, this time we're going to spread the knees a little, and we're going to go down here with the buttocks turning on the feet, legs a little bit apart behind. I hold out both hands, and I do the same exercise as before, but with the knees a little bit apart. And we stay there. Breathe deep, relax. We've almost finished the session. This is the last exercise. And you come back up very slowly. And we're back in a position. And that's it. In a sitting position. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this session, relaxed you, that it's done you good. And now all I have to do is wish you a very pleasant stay in our home and see you soon for another session. all together.